Now the directions clearly say that this bottom part of the body needs to be mounted in order to properly fit the doors. And if we didn't do that, you can see how much movement is here, as well as laterally, as well as vertically here. It can go up and down. So we're definitely going to follow the directions and use a floor jack to mount this, or to press it in and up against the body before we do anything else. Well, with the door rough fit on here, let's take a look. I just snugged up the bolts on the hinge here just to get it level here and level here. It's not quite, because if I close the door, it rubs right here and pushes this up. So I got to clean that up. But if we look, the door does kind of fit in there. There's little to no gap here, which is the whole point of fitting the door. But it doesn't look too bad. I'm not able to totally open the door because I am, but it rubs right here. But once you kind of push it in there and open it, then it opens. But it does rub. And the door opens almost 90 degrees here. And once again, I got a lot of fill to do right there. I mean, that's a big pocket. But if we look at this edge here, it's been cut, and it sure doesn't line up very well once the door is closed. I mean, I could put my finger in there. There's no real smooth line here. There's a big gap right here. But I'll have to look at the forums a little more. That would be a lot to build up if I wanted a perfectly smooth line here, which I'm not looking for exact on this car, but it'd be nice. But definitely I got to do a gap all the way around here. I'll probably start with right there so the door can open and close, and then right here, because there is quite a bit of overlap. But I mean, it doesn't look too bad. Well, if we take a look at my initial attempt here, I was able to get these gaps pretty good. They're not great, but the door does fully open and fully close. So it's in there, roughed in there. One thing I'm looking at here is, and it might be hard to show up on the camera, is the surface here. This is much higher than this door. This door is in. And I don't know if you can see that on my finger, but this is farther that way and this is farther that way. But after looking at it for a little bit, I think the best thing to do is this adjustment on this hinge here can move this door this way or that way to get the plane of the body lined up with the plane of this door. Another thing is this huge seam right here has to come down. Man, that's a lot of sanding. Jeez. That's definitely, it's not gonna go smooth because there's kind of a divot in there, but this seam can definitely come down. But definitely we gotta figure this out. This is way out here and this is way in there, so I gotta adjust that hinge to get these at least flush. But as far as adjustment on the door, that's pretty level. This is pretty level. I just gotta take this door and make it go like that. Piece of cake. Well, after some adjusting, I was able to get this door and body nice and smooth. I don't know how well that shows up. That's definitely flush. This is flush right here. I like that. As we come down, it's nice and flush here. Looking at the top, this is flush right there. And the door, it opens and closes really nice. Without the latch, of course. Looking at the seam, I really like that. Pretty good right there. This is pretty nice. It needs that clearance in order to open. I think I've got some more to take off right here. It's pretty close. Coming around, this is pretty close. I'd like more distance there. This is just fine. Right up in here. And I gotta take just a little, I think a little more off. Right there. And I gotta do this seam right here as well. Sure does make a mess, but it's nice to see the door opening and closing freely. Well, if we take a look at what all that sanding gets you, we'll look at my gaps, I guess. This is, I adjusted the door, so this is level here. So this is my gap. I tried to reproduce that all the way around here. And I don't know, I think it looks pretty good. I'm afraid to cut it. I'm afraid I'm gonna take too much off. So I think sanding's better. One little problem I'm having is this is level here, fine. But on the fender here, this is a little higher than this here. Well, I shouldn't say a little, it's quite a bit. But this is all smooth and level. So I got the door adjusted okay, I think. It does kind of kick out a little bit here, but it's really not too bad. One thing here is these don't quite line up. This is farther out than the door, but if I put my fingers here and level this out here, it lines up pretty good, but it leaves a little bit of a gap Like the door is slightly open here. Let's see, if I totally close the door where it stops right here, this isn't quite level. But if I push the door out and level this right here, then that gap is, I think, just fine right there. But if I let this close all the way, like that, this isn't level, and then maybe that's a little tight right there. I don't know, having not worked with fiberglass before and sanding and shaping and whatnot. But one other thing is I can radius this edge a lot better here once I take the door off. Then I can get a nice round edge all the way around when it's back on the bench. But otherwise, I don't know. I'm pretty happy with it.